you want like a jar or something for that?
No. I just don't. As long as
I've got beakers, I just would hate for your hand to leak.
It might a little bit, but I will be fine as long as I focus on it.
Okay.
But can you just perhaps set a tether here, and then as we walk back, wind it in like a little fish?
Yes.
Is that the best course of action here, do we think? Because...
Well, wait, I have a backup question.
Sure.
Could you just as easily, if we were, say, over on that adjoining platform, and I point to the east to the edge of this platform, which I assume we can see.
Yes.
If we were over there, would you be able to fire your arm over and grab whatever's in the fire?
To describe Harlock with a little bit of accuracy, probably. You could miss and smash it, though, is the downside.
Right. I guess, yeah, I guess the upside of this plan is that, like, accuracy doesn't really come into it. You just need to set it and then reel it in.
And
so
then
that
reel
makes
it in
sense.
later. So
yeah.
Literally, you guys are dodging a roll here, which is good.
So, I leave this up to you in if this is a course of action you would like to take.
I like it.
I think it's a smart idea.
I think it's utilizing some of our talents.
Yep, and I think that it's avoiding us getting bamboozled by all of those goo circles.
Then we'll have the magic fragile thing and another key.
That's the hope.
In case there are more doors that use this key specifically.
You don't think there are another 5 keys in here, do you?
Oh God, I hope not.
For this floor?
That rings of mechanic.
I was thinking, like, if we're dealing with mechanics, then I wouldn't fucking put it past whoever built this place.
Marcus!
The rule of threes.
Marcus, you remember the words of your father. Now, Marcus, in the organization of the palace, you have to very carefully monitor the positions of various keys and doors. Everything must be hidden away successfully. The bookshelves in the library contain within them a puzzle that can only be solved by the mightiest of minds. This is, of course, the king's request. His fascination with architecture designed around mechanics. It's so... antiquarian. Marcus, all this rings to the surface. Your eyes start to shake. You remember this.
So wait, Dad, can you read me a book or not?
No. Now place these hidden floor tiles. I need pressure plates all over the kitchen by noon.
Oh my God.
You, Marcus, you remember this. In fact, yes, based on your experiences, you could even place the architectural age now that you're pretty sure that this place was designed in.
How long ago was it?
Oh, probably about 4,000 years ago.
Oof.
Yeah,
Fuck, that's old.
Antiquarian, like I said.
Yeah,
Listen,
goddamn.
mechanics have mostly gone by the wayside. I'm gonna be real.
All right. If this is the plan, we should scurry on back, and ensure that you're able to reel this on in.
Okay. So, how do we set this up, actually, like, at the... So, wait, let me get this straight. Harlock is using your gauntlets so that her hand can withstand the fire?
Correct.
To grab the fragile thing that's powering it.
And then, thanks to the marvelous designs of Harlock, should be able to reel it in safely way over there, where there's more light.
And
I wouldn't say it's a marvelous design at this point. It's more like an accident. But yeah, thank you.
Oh,
hey, some of the most marvelous designs are accidents.
What about the key?
That's what my parents told me.
wow.
Okay. Gregor, what did you say? Just not gonna touch that.
Yeah, that's such an effective. Wow. Anyway.
Mercy just pats your shoulder like, I got nothing for you, but damn, dude.
What about the key in there?
Well,
you can only grab it after you grab the thing, right?
This is true.
To describe it, the key is in the middle of the fruit. So if you are yanking the fruit out, you are
both.
yanking the key out as well. Yes.
Okay.
All right, so if you're down
It's
for this,
fucking go time.
Yeah, if you're down for it, Harlock, with that gauntlet, it better resist the flames. And then once we're on the other side, you can just reel it in very carefully, and yeah, that's more or less it.
Sounds like a plan, Stan.
Sure.
Then we're out of danger, and the only danger is you missing and breaking it, or dropping Mercy's gauntlet and making her.
I would never make a mistake.
Well, also,
Okay.
all that danger that we saw here earlier, that is in here presently, but is presumably still around here somewhere.
Harlock, you reach in, grab the fruit, lock your arm in place, and then set it to extend out. You're good to go.
All right, let's go.
Make sure you give it enough slack, Harlock.
I know how to slack a fruit.
Okay, I'm just saying, make sure that you give it plenty of slack.
You know what? He's just checking on you because you're such a hard worker. He's not sure if you know how to slack.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Pat you on the shoulder again.
Let's say that. Okay, so far so good.
You continue to walk out, the mechanism in Harlock's arm continuing to give way, extending now in long zigzags.
Yeah, you do notice that Mercy is very clearly the missing gauntlet hand. You notice that she's doing her best to keep close to her body, very uncomfortable with this.
Oh,
do you want me to fan it to make it cool down?
No. Quite the opposite, actually. That would be...
Wait, you want it to be hot?
Yes, I need to maintain this heat as much as possible. Right...
Oh, I thought that melted it, and that's what the gloves
do
were.
you want me to I-beam it?
Maybe.
That gets pretty hot.
Maybe. It should maintain its heat. Honestly,
Okay.
it's the reason I have...
You want me to do a little dance?
No, thank you. More what it is it's just... in this state, it's very malleable, and when it doesn't have its mold, which is the gauntlet, if my mind wanders too much, it might shift into other pieces of equipment, it might turn into a weapon, and if I don't focus on it very well, it might stay that way, and it's...
Oh, no.
Yes, it's very, very uncomfortable.
Is there a chance that if you weren't paying enough attention, all your fingers would fuse together and you would have, a midden hand?
Yes, very much so.
Oh,
Why don't we rewind it from here, then?
Oh, wait, yeah, that would be great, yes.
Otherwise, it'll get tangled around this pillar.
Right, yep.
Just throw me.
What?
Throw you?
Why would we throw you?
We don't want to go around the pillar,
Oh,
right?
you mean throw you around the pillar? We can just do it from right here, too, right?
I feel like this would be more than sufficient.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think this'll do.
we'll be fine.
Okay.
Okay. Harlock, your arm locks and you start to pull it in. You hear the roar of the winch mechanism as you yank back the long zip line that attaches you to your extended fist. Now, something to note, ever since your arm became strange, it no longer requires points of tension or suspension. It almost hangs in the air uncomfortably, as if gravity didn't necessarily apply to it. And as it zigzags back to where you are, there is a click. Your arm locks, you carry the fruit, and you see in the distance the fire gutter out.
Just as planned.
And on cue, you feel all of the barriers start to dissipate in the area. And you watch as from each of them, that slime begins to pool together into those creatures. But you're over here and they're over there.
They'll never reach us over here.
Sucks to suck, creatures.
You look across the way as the barrier starts to wink out slowly, as if this was going to be a frightening timer for those that reached into the fire and grabbed the fruit. This was supposed to be pressure, a countdown, a chance to reach to the other side, and yet you find yourselves here. Swamp Gas crosses the light, a point of safety, and gestures you all over.
Thanks, bud. Oh, man, it feels good to out-mechanic the mechanic.
I do feel bad, though, because I know a lot of hard work goes into this, and we appreciate
No, screw that
everything that's
guy.
done. What? No, be nice.
Yeah, a lot of hard work 4,000 years ago.
He's trying to kill us.
I know, but, they also want to have fun, too. So,
I mean, I guess I feel a little bad, too, when you put it like that.
They need a better hobby.
So everyone, for no reason in particular, thank you, Dungeon. We appreciate all of your hard work. The same goes to the designers. This is beautiful.
I'm not thanking the dungeon.
Let's go on. Let's just give it a quick salute, huh?
Yeah.
I'm not saluting the dungeon that's
Thank
trying
you.
to kill us.
Thank you,
a moment
Dungeon.
of silence for the mechanic.
You all look across the way and salute, unless you choose not to, as the creatures shamble and one by one pitch off the side of the bridge. Their mechanics successfully circumvented.
Oh, they're going right into squelch.
Also, can I have my hand back, please? I don't like
Oh,
this.
yeah, no, let's get
I was kind of getting used to it.
No, please.
I feel like I've got a Hulk hand.
Harlock.
I mean, a hulking hand.
Harlock, we can get you another Hulk hand, but Mercy only has those gauntlets.
Yeah, okay.
I will. When we're back, I am happy to make you your own big gauntlets, but these are essentially my engagement ring from my husband, and they prevent my hand from turning into an axe.
Whoa.
So
Oh, it's like me and Faria were married for a couple of seconds.
don't give that back.
Now, quick question. Why would you want to prevent your hand from doing that?
Because I like holding hands.
But you could be holding an axe.
Right, but you can have your other hand to hold things, and you could have an axe as your other hand.
Or someone else could be holding an axe that's your hand. That's I'm seeing
that's
only
all.
benefits.
Is it possible for an axe to have fingers?
Honestly, the simplest answer is it just makes me incredibly uncomfortable. It just doesn't feel right.
Allow me to speak
That's-
on behalf of those with one hand. You don't want your other hand to be a weapon if you have the choice.
You just want it to be a hand?
Yeah.
I guess you can hold a weapon with a hand.
What if you want to hold two hands?
Yeah, I've got twins and a husband. I'm
Yeah.
short one, quite frankly. But, no, I understand the curiosity of it, and I definitely see the possible benefits. But for me, it just, I'm gonna melt more as I get older. So
Honestly, if you're going to stick a weapon on your body, it should be mounted on like a shoulder or something. That's the better way to do it.
precisely, and we did that, and it worked quite well. And besides, flexes, I am the weapon. I don't need more.
I can't argue with that. You are indeed the weapon. I guess also, having an axe hand would be nice, but if it's always an axe hand, that would probably get old.
Yeah, you might want it to be like a glaive hand most of the time. That's a bit more useful.
Yeah, or something. Sure.
Yeah. Mercy takes the gauntlet back very quickly, and you notice that it takes her a little bit to stretch her fingers out back and forth. It's almost like she's trying to remold it to fit the gauntlet again. And then she says the enchantment to cause it to cool off, which does cause some steam, and there's a small wince from her, but then she takes a deep breath. Whew, okay. Thank you for that. Glad that worked.
Thank you for suggesting it. That really worked.
Hey, teamwork makes the dream work.
So what did you do before Faria proposed?
Well, I hadn't gotten that bad yet, so it was honestly just fine. But as I get older, I'm going to melt more and more, so I'm probably just going to be in a diving suit eventually.
When you think about it, we all melt as we age.
Yeah.
Well, I think that it's a little more literal in Mercy's case, though, and we should be sensitive to that.
No, I mean, it's literal for us too. It's just meat.
I
Well,
would
okay,
I
but-
would kill for wrinkles. Are you kidding me?
Oh.
So
Well-
much better.
Mercy, if it's any condolence, I think, whatever diving suit Faria makes you, it is going to be the most resplendent diving suit of all time.
Yeah, he spoils me.
Oh.
Wait, I just realized, is this something to the south? You know what? We don't need that way.
Screw that way. I
thought
bet
about-
you there's a mechanic there
Yeah,
and no dinosaurs.
I'm sensing it. There's a mechanic. I don't want it.
Swamp gas, I'm liking your confidence. You don't normally walk with such purpose.
Yeah.
Swamp gas hauling ass. Look at you. Whoa, you're doing a little flip.
Okay. Let's not get cocky, though.
Oh.
He falls off the thing.
Oh, a door.
You move up.
Oh.
You move up to an ancient door covered top to bottom in different intricate rune work. The patterning on this door is absolute and ancient, and again, you'd probably place it at about 4,000 years old. But
Now wait, hold up. A 4,000-year-old wood door? Unlikely.
you move in. Hold on.
Excuse
Hold on.
me.
What could this be? Your hand reaches up to it. 4,000 years old, wood, and it's still holding together.
That doesn't make sense.
No way. It has to be. Your fingers rest over something. 3 large embossed locks. 3 more keys. You look over to Harlock at the key contained in that circle of glass, and you realize you, my friend, are caught head deep in this dungeon's final mechanic.